Alright, so on this 96 4-liter Ford, it has a very bad leak at the timing cover. When we were going through it, trying to do some minor other repair, a couple codes, and found that there's no radiator fluid whatsoever, which was pretty amazing because the temp reader, or the temp gauge, was still giving me readings. So at this point, we got to do a major teardown, so stay tuned.
This nut off, it shouldn't be very tight, but you take your Ford fan clutch tool and you just give a little bit of pressure, and it should pop like that. And then you just take it off your hand after that. You should just be able to spin it off like that. And you should be able to pull it out, because you can't pull a fan shroud off till the fan's out. To be honest, I don't really know if I agree with this design. I'd rather just unbolt the fan. Okay.
I don't think it's going to come out until it comes out with the shroud. It's worse than your truck.
Now we got to take off the bolts. These look like 10 millimeters. Alright, now we're going to take our fan shroud out. Hopefully it's just these two bolts right here. Don't lose your bolts, peoples. You have a bad day. You lose a bolt, you can't find a bolt. Yeah, you can go to the hardware store, but it's a lot quicker if you don't lose your bolt. Okay, now we should just be able to pull that out. That's got to go. Should just be able to pull this out now. You might, depending on what Ford you have, as long as it's a 4.0, it should just pull out those two bolts. If not, then you're going to have two bolts on the bottom, so if it doesn't go, don't pull it, because you'll most likely break it. That's what you don't want. Alright, now you want to take off your belt. If your belt tensioner is bad, now would be a good time to replace your belt, or your belt tensioner, and your idler pulley. But these ones are good, so I'm not going to worry about it. There's still tension on the belt when I took it off, so just throw that to the side. Alright, now we're going to want to take off the water pump pulley bolts as soon as I find my socket. Alright, now we're in the process of taking off the water pump pulley. Just don't forget to pick up your fallen bolts. Alright, and that comes off.
My other Ford tool. So my two special Ford tools I used, okay, was the vice grip. Where's the other neat one at? Oh yeah. That's my other Ford tool. Yeah, right there. Special Ford tools.
I need to drain the coolant.
Whatever coolant's left. Alright, so we're underneath the 4-liter Ford. As you can see, there's a good drip, and some people would think that would be a water pump, but it's actually a timing cover. I'm going to try to get in here a little closer. Okay, right there you can see at the line, that's the timing cover, not the pump. And then we've got to tear this thing all the way down the front to get this gasket changed out. It looks like it's doing it on the other side. I just now noticed it. This is a bad one. Hold on, see if I can get to it. Right in this area, it's really kind of hard to tell, but it's leaking on this side of the cover too. And it's not a head gasket because my oil is nice and black and my antifreeze is nice and green. This is a tap water job. Tap water will eat your gaskets up faster than anything else. And that's what we got here. We have electrolysis. Alright, let's start draining the fluid now. Save time on the teardown on the front cover. We're going to go ahead and pull the alternator as one whole assembly as opposed to breaking it apart. Just saves time for major teardown, especially on these 4 liters. The name of the game is just get it open so you can get to the gasket cover.
Is it disconnected?
Yep. Except for the power wire. You can lay it off to roll it over. Just roll it over. There you go. Well,
original.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a little bit more room, but just want enough. That's enough. We can get to the cover that way. Where's that nasty cover at? See the bolt? I'll put an arrow on it now. Yeah, we got a lot to go yet. We got to get behind the water pump. This is a big teardown. Plan for your rig to be down for about 2 days.
3.
Maybe 3.
No, it's 3 because this is day 2.
We didn't get started because we need special tools.
Yeah.
My Ford tools.
What the hell?
What kind of weird brackety bullshit is that? Is that for? Oh, that's for the wire to hold on. Right there, plastic. The hot lead goes right up that. Got to make sure you remember that part. That's gonna be one of those extra parts. No one's mind. Maybe this has never been into besides the water pump. We know the water pump's new, and the gasket had a slight leak. Wasn't too bad, but that timing cover gasket's something else.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do next? Because
there's the other part of the coolant leak you can see right there from the timing cover. Okay, right down there is your crank counter. You got to unbolt that because that's got to get off the timing cover because the cover's going to have to get cleaned thoroughly. And there's 2 bolts, one on the top, one on the bottom. Okay. Might have to whack it with a hammer. And that's how you get a pump off. Oh, it uses impeller. That was the correct pump. Bearings were noisy. Seal's noisy. Oh, that's how your water pump works. Ugh. Don't need a pump.